Well, she's old enough to not have to tell her mom,
Well,
right?
she's 28, right?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm assuming they don't live together.
Well, she's filming some of the content in her mom's bedroom. Maybe they
So they do live together.
Hey, that's rough.
That is weird.
There's an OnlyFans star who has been shocked to discover that her mom's new boyfriend is one of her biggest subscribers.
Biggest.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's kind of
That's cool? Is that what you just said?
I mean, I just left the way coincidences work out.
Wait, you're telling me you think this is a coincidence?
if he's just spending the money but not watching the content.
Oh, long shot, dude. Fucking long shot, bro. Yeah, right, dude.
Okay, hey, what about our Patreons that just they buy?
Yeah, but we're not fucking
It's
showing
not,
our tits.
it's not weird if
Yet.
he was a subscriber and then started dating the mom and it was a coincidence versus dating the mom like, oh, who's a fucking daughter?
Oh, that's true. That's
Yeah, which one's weird?
That's
Yeah,
weird.
which is first?
But then there's also like subscribe to the content, coincidentally dated the mom, stay subscribed.
Or you just can't bring it up at that.
That also is weird. But you know what is weirder? You said biggest subscriber.
One of her biggest.
You know what makes someone a biggest subscriber?
How?
What?
That means they're buying all the extra shit.
And they're getting like
Precisely.
Like the private videos and shit.
And that adds up to a lot of money.
But what came first? Did he stalk her and then start dating her mom?
See, that's the other.
That's the hard part, because then if you're like a huge subscriber and you're maybe like obsessed with them,
Yeah.
and then you like find this is the person's mom, and then you get cozy in because you're trying to like get closer in some weird estranged way.
How does it feel like when you're the mom and your daughter's hotter than you, and then the guy that you're with is trying to fuck your daughter? How does that feel?
When you put it that way, I bet it's not very good.
So this chick, her name is Sophia. She's 28 years old. She talks about how meeting her potential new stepdad was a very complicated situation. She talks about how on her OnlyFans, she only does topless shots. Okay, nothing crazy. But again, like Ryan pointed out and understood, this guy is one of the bigger subscribers. So even though on the regular, she's not like huge, but she makes $6,000 a month roughly through subscription-based OnlyFans stuff. However, she definitely does private direct message type of work as well through the platform. She knows specifically for this particular dude, he has not just seen topless shots. He has seen a lot more than that.
Like a pussy?
Quote, we sent photos back and forth.
Oh, see, she's in his dick.
We've sent photos back and forth. He has seen videos of me touching myself.
So they've
Dildo
seen,
shows.
So they've seen each other.
Yeah.
That's extra weird.
Yeah, because not only does he pay for the monthly subscription, he's also sent her additional $500 plus for explicit material.
What's the 90s equivalent? That you subscribe to Playboy, but you also send them magazines of your dick?
With articles and editorials.
It's so fucking weird.
With a table of contents.
What's the 90s equivalent of that?
Now, at this point, Sophia's mom is aware that she posts content on OnlyFans. However, the mother doesn't know that she's taking extra money for extra racy photos or videos or stuff like that.
Oh.
So she doesn't know she does like the extra side content.
She doesn't know how OnlyFans works then.
I guess.
Or maybe as a mom, you don't want to know too much.
Yeah.
Or like maybe as a mom, like you're told, oh, it's like Playboy. And she goes, oh yeah, I get that.
Dude, she should tell her mom though.
She'd be like, yo, the guy that you're about to get with,
You gotta be cool with it, yeah.
did she not even know they were together?
So the mom introduced her new boyfriend to what's her name, Sophia.
And you're like, you're Shy Guy 32.
And she was like, this is a man I fell head over heels for at the gym. So they met at the gym, and she like is head over heels.
After weeks of stalking at the gym.
Yeah.
But was she like, oh, hi, and then he's like, hi?
She said he looked sheepish when we met, and that's what creeped me out the most.
Sheepish as is like, oh my god, like guilty?
Like he went, what the fuck?
This is bad.
Oh my god, hi, nice to meet you for the first time.
Lip quivering.
This is bad.
Damn, dude.
And the funny thing is, Sophia also mentioned that she actually shoots some of her content in her mom's bedroom.
Yo.
Damn.
This is a.
So this guy might end up buying his own content on her page.
What if subconsciously he basically wants her, right? And she sees someone like her that's more appropriate to his age, which is her mom, and he's like, "Oh my god, my kind of my dream.
Yeah.
You'll do." And then they get together. Right?
He manifested it, bro.
Cuz she's basically like, I don't know, like the 40, 80-year-old.
I'll get the iOS 2 version of this.
I'll get last year's model.
Last year's model.
She's like, yeah, she's like the iPods, you know?
The iPod Touch.
Yeah.
What other analogies you got?
Yeah, what else?
I'll get the Laserdisc version of this movie.
Yeah, so of course she's concerned that, you know, maybe this subscriber stalked her, got obsessed, found out who her mom was.
I think that's a fair concern.
I just think he saw her at the gym and goes, oh, "You're almost like my dream girl, like the one I jack off to. But I think you're almost there, so let's go."
I think that's kind of a crazy attempt to even get at the mom through her OnlyFans,
Yeah.
right?
It's almost
like how
so-
you bag up the mom.
It's almost so crazy that it was like premeditated.
You think so? You don't think it's like coincidental?
It's not serendipity.
It could be. I think we have to say that it's a possibility, but like chances are, if you're a top earner, if you're spending all that money, I bet you would go to the extra lengths of being like, let me see what I can do.
Do we have a video or picture of what she looks like?
Isn't that scary though?
Can you buy one real quick?
You can find fucking anybody though.
Can you pay for one real fast?
Yeah.
That happened to me one time. Well, something not even similar, but embarrassing. At one of the parties a long time ago, I was just chatting up with this girl, and then she was like, "Oh, do you have Instagram? You know, that whole shit." And I was like, "Yeah, put your thing in." She put her Instagram in. I was already following her,
Oh shit.
and I was like, "Oh fuck!" It's like shit. That's embarrassing.
Instagram does bury shit.
That's kind of tight too.
Well, I just didn't think. I just didn't realize it was her.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like I really was following.
Were you
her.
like, "You're a catfish, dude. You look nothing like this."
She did. I just hadn't thought of it. I just looked like a weirdo. I was like, oh, god damn it.
There's no photo of her. But in terms of the situation, is everybody on the same page? Here? Like, what would you do? What would you tell her to do in her situation?
What would I do if I was the guy?
No, like, what would you tell her to do? Let's say that she's.
Well, if he's a big customer,
I don't want to ruin.
that's your mom, though, bro. That's
Just
your
don't
mom.
hang out with their mom when he's
Ooh,
around.
that's a tough one, though. Yeah, it's true.
You can't tell your mom? You
Yeah.
wouldn't tell your mom?
Because if she's money-minded, that is a hard call.
How much is it?
or just fuck him.
Oh.
Oh, actually, no, you don't want to. It's a customer. She doesn't want to. Never mind.
That's a movie on the hub, my boy.
That's my fantasy. Sorry.
If she makes 6 G's a month, is 5 of it from him? Because if it is, just leave everything alone.
You walk away.
Yeah.
Take your money, you walk away.
But if it's like $1,000, it's tell your mom, dude.
That's tough.
Because this guy could be a total creep. You don't know.
Because then if it's based on, like, whose set of morals is the decision based on?
You gotta tell the mom to start charging him. Like, yo, mom, look how much money I'm making off of it. You don't gotta do this for free.
You don't gotta live like this, Mom.
It's kind of true.
Ooh, that's rough. But I definitely think her safety is a little bit at risk. I think that's weird.
For sure.
I don't...
Because he's gonna be in the other room like, "Oh, I want that pussy so bad."
Well, because who wants the confirmed thought that your stepdad's jacking it to you?
Yep.
That's weird.
And you know that? Yeah.
And he's a customer. He's a,
Right, and you've interacted.
He's a client.
And you know what his dick looks like.
Don't worry, Sophie, I'll do the laundry this week.
You're like, no.
And the fact that he's active on your OnlyFans, so that means while you're in the same house, you guys might just be chatting anyway.
Oh, fuck, dude.
That's weird.
Yeah, there's all sorts of wrong. And the funny thing is, like, I think it would be easy enough for most people to conclude, like, yo, like, there's a problem there. You need to, if you're not gonna tell your mom, then you need to for sure end something about this. You know what I mean?
What if he stopped her OnlyFans subscriptions?
After that?
If he saw that and was like, what the fuck? And then he stopped everything.
Then imagine this. Fast forward. brrr, years down the line, it's like it's your new stepdad, but he happened to maybe save fucking videos of you touching yourself that he paid for years prior and you never told anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
only one
such
way
a slippery slope.
I think there is only one way out. The one way out is he messages her and says, sorry, I gotta stop spending because I actually love your mom and this is done. Like, this was a fun fantasy, but I actually like your mom, right? Then that at least shows a step forward of like,
That's an awesome guy.
of like, yeah, I'm a horny
Concept
dude.
of nobility.
Yeah, I'm a horny dude.
Do you think?
But then like, that's if he actually wanted to be with her mom and not with her.
Oh, I see.
You know, like, so then it's like, it could be a mistake. That's the mistake angle.
That's yeah.
The other
The
one,
coincidence.
yeah, is he would have to come clean. If he came clean, then he can save that relationship. But it still makes it so fucking awkward.
Or he goes, hey, yo, my bad. I fucked up, blah, blah, blah. And then he gets a new burner account and then buys some more. And then he's like, yo.
Do you think if he put it all out on the table that the relationship would survive that kind of confession?
I don't know, bro.
Not in the early stages, right?
That's a big one.
That is a
right?
pretty big one.
But just as well, not in the late stages, right? Like that's a crazy one.
In any stage, that's a big one.
And then also, what like are you putting the mother and daughter's relationship in jeopardy too? Because if like
Oh, like should you just keep your mouth shut and just peace out?
well, kind of, because let's say he's the one who's like, hey, I made a mistake and goes, it's like, why didn't the daughter, you know what I mean, talk to her as well? It's like, well, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, plus, it's like the mom doesn't even know that this daughter's doing the extra shit outside of OnlyFans.
Well, she's old enough to not have to tell her mom,
well,
right?
she's 28, right?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm assuming they don't live together.
Well, she's filming some of the content in her mom's bedroom. Maybe
So they do live together.
Hey, that's rough.
That is weird.
That's so weird.
It's all too.
What is this guy,
Probably
the
'cause they live
luckiest
in
man in the
California,
world,
the
dude?
rent's really expensive, so they have to.
Let me tell you something Japanese about California.